Good afternoon, everyone. My name is John Buddha. I'm the principal attorney and founder of Buddha Law Group located in Arcadia, California. I want to thank the people that put on this seminar today, and I'm going to speak today about what makes a good regional center project from the lawyer's perspective. Normally, I ask a few questions of any regional center, especially a new regional center that I don't know, and I have a few questions that I ask, such as, how long has the regional center been in operation? Like, how long have they been receiving approvals from the USCIS? Talking about the regional center approval, as well as the I-526 and the I-829s. As you know, the I-526 is the initial application. The I-829 is 2 years later. We'd like to see that a regional center has approvals in place for clients on previous projects. That always gives a sense of comfort that the regional center is sophisticated in what they're doing with this money, and they can get the approvals and the project's finished. Other important things that we look for in a regional center project would be, what is the focus of the project? Is it for housing? Are they doing condominiums or townhouses or even single-family homes? Are they doing warehouses for logistics companies? Is it a recreation-based regional center, such as a ski slope or a fun park, theme park, things like that? It's always been sort of my idea that housing works pretty well as long as there's demand for housing in the area, because the houses are going to sell and the money will flow back into the project and the clients will get their money back. I always take a look and see how much money is the project needing from EB5 to be successful. Is it all of the money comes from EB5, or is the project developer putting in some money? Are they using bank loans to supplement the EB5 money? I always like to look for a blend. If the entire project is focused on EB5 investment money only, sometimes that can be a little bit of a red flag for me. We always ask questions about, like, what is the repayment plan for our clients? Our clients are the investors, so everybody wants to know, when are they going to get their money back? How soon can they get their green card? How soon is the project going to be built and operating? Other situations I look for would be like, what are the investment strategies? How are they investing the money? Mainly in terms of, like, who's the construction company, who's the land developer, who's the architect. We don't always go into tremendous details about who's the architect and the construction company, but sometimes these can be important. If there's a dispute between the parties, then that will tie up the whole project and people will not get their approvals or their money back in a timely fashion. There's some discussion these days about which is better, a TEA, target investment area, target economic area, or a rural project. Right now, the USCIS is favoring both of those projects for faster approvals, and some people are saying that one is better than the other. It's always been my experience that the law is the law, and the USCIS will look at each project through the lens of the law, and if it meets the requirements, then it will be approved. And that goes for TEAs or rural projects. So I don't really, I don't have any sort of discomfort. So in other words, I don't really shy away from a TEA or a rural project as long as it's a good project from a good regional center. Other things are, the project developer's financial position. You want to see if they have enough money to really carry this through. How much money do they need? How much money is the bank willing to loan? At what % of interest, etc. Also, we always like to take a look at the job creation prospects and the overall likelihood of success. So, in summary, in conclusion, a good regional center project would be, a TEA or a rural area. It would be from a good, reputable EB5 developer. It would be from someone who has the regional center would have to have the experience and the knowledge on carrying a project from beginning to end. I'll be happy to answer any other questions about regional center projects and what makes a good regional center project. Feel free to reach out to me, John Buddha, at Buddha Law Group. Thank you very much.